Hey everybody, welcome back. So if you watched my review of the Launch 123 X Elite, whatever it was, while it did the job, it was really annoying to use. And part of that was probably just because I didn't know my way around it so well, but I also thought that it really would have helped me solve my issue if I had a scanner that was bidirectional. Now, bidirectional, I paid $141 plus tax for that Launch 123, and bidirectional scanners have a tendency to be $350, $450, $500 and up. But I saw this one. This is another Launch, so the things that annoyed me about the Launch one, C123, whatever, is probably going to annoy me about this one too. But since I'm a little bit more used to it, maybe it won't be so bad. This is the what number is it? This is a Launch X431 Elite 2.0. Now, I watched a video of this, an Amazon review done by a professional auto mechanic who has the $900 X431, and he bought this one as kind of a backup spare. And he left a bunch of good pictures and a good description, and he said he was just amazed by it. Now, it does have a smaller screen. It's only got a 4-inch screen, but I'm not that concerned about the screen size, I don't think. So, you know what let's do? Let's get it out of the box, and let's turn it on. Let's see if it starts up, and let's see if it annoys me as badly as the previous one did. And I know, this is Launch China. This is not Launch USA. I know, I get it, okay? I get it. I can't afford those. All right, so it comes in exactly the same looking kind of case. It's got a very similar set of instructions. I'm assuming they're going to be a little bit better. They're going to be the same as the other one. Oh, and also, the Launch 123 I had, it covered just about every popular car brand made. This one is Ford, GM, and Chrysler. If you want the others, you're probably going to have to go into the mall in it and buy them one at a time. Manuals look pretty much the same. I read through them on the other one. Oh, the color's slightly different. Wasn't the other one red? I think it was. Screen's a little bit smaller. It's got the same buttons here. They're arranged slightly differently, but they're pretty much the same. These have a really nice kind of handheld feel to them. There's a spot back here for your fingers to go in. Yeah, not too shabby at all. Let's see what cables it came with. I'm assuming exactly the same one. Oh, no, there's no charge cable. Does this one have no battery in it? That might be another way it got to be much less expensive. The 123 that I had, oh no, it's got a battery in it. It's turning on. Oh, I see. It's got a, well, I actually like this better. It's got a USB 2.0 port instead, or USB 3, I should say, instead of the barrel jack. I'm getting so I don't like barrel jacks. But this also means they don't have to give you a cable. Welcome to use Chrysler Elite 2.0 FCG. Start. Okay, start. English. I'm English. Not really. One of my ancestors was. English. Next step. Select time zone. I want America Phoenix. America Phoenix. Next step. Set up, connect to Croker, enter the password. Excuse me, I'm going to take this off screen while I enter the password. Okay, connecting. Connected. Next step, view code. Okay, what's that going to do for me? I didn't bring my phone out with me. Let me go grab my phone. Okay, I have my phone. Let's see if it will turn back on. At the same spot, it does. Let's see what that does for me. It's just going to take me to a website, X431.com. This is just a manual, service and support. Chrysler Elite 905, which is not the one I have. All right, this is just, there's a quick start guide that doesn't want to load. Okay, operating manual, which again doesn't seem to want to load. All right, I'm not worried about any of that right now. Let's next step. Now workshop information. I'm not going to put any workshop information because I don't charge for my slipshod work. Skip. Agreement. I agree to all the terms. I don't even care what they are. So now we have a very similar menu as we did before. Diagnose, OBD2, upgrade, mall, and settings. I don't see a button for that IM readiness, but I'm hoping that's going to be in here someplace because that's important to me. Okay, let's look at upgrade. It says there's 11 upgrades. Firmware upgrade. There's a bunch of upgrades. Let's just do them all. So we're going to download, and I will be back as soon as these are done. Okay, so bad news right off of the bat. It's been sitting trying to do these updates now for about, I don't know, what, 40, 45 minutes, something like that. And it does the first one, the firmware update, it does it immediately, and then it just sits on waiting for downloads on the rest of these, and they go nowhere. I've tried doing a factory reset. I've tried connecting to a different Wi-Fi, and it just looks like it's going to be forever stuck. So just for sport and amusement, I decided to get the first one I bought out, the CR123X Elite, and I did a factory reset on it, which took all the updates off of it, and I tried to update it, and it won't update now either. Well, I was right. The Chinese must have just had the servers offline because it is Sunday around, I don't know, going on 9 o'clock, and now both scanners are updating. Now that it's updated, let's see if it works. I actually kind of like the way this one's laid out a little bit better. I wish it had the larger screen, but that's something that's not a deal breaker for me if I like the way it works better. So let's see if this works. I'm gonna start it up. It's cold. Let's turn the AC off because I don't want to hear that whistling sound the whole time. And let's tap diagnose. We're going to do auto detect. Kind of interested to see if it does the, oh, look how, oh, now it wants to do another update. Holy cow. I checked last night before I went to bed and it said it was fully updated. So, all right, at least it's doing it. I mean, thank God for small favors. This one also has a built-in battery and also charges when it's plugged into the data link. It also gives you the voltage reading in the upper left, although it is a lot smaller than the other one. It is there. Okay, updated successfully. It's probably going to have to restart. Nope, it's going to do the VIN scan. Hopefully it's faster than it was on the other one. But then again, maybe not. And that could be the vehicle. This is this 2003 Cadillac. This is the newest vehicle we own. Okay, there it is. Make Cadillac, start the vehicle system detection. Okay. This one also has a touch screen and physical buttons. This one does seem to be a little faster than the other one, but I have to admit I was pretty annoyed when I was testing the other one. And I'm still annoyed because this Cadillac has now taken up way more of my time to get it past the emissions test than I ever wanted. But I know this is probably awful close for the action camera. It's probably going to be blurry. If it's bad, like I say, I'll get another camera out here. Health report. says it has a fault code on it. I don't see a code on it. There wasn't one the other day, so we'll see what it is. Still scanning. Wow, this is going through a lot more tests than the other one did. Found a fault code. My goodness, where is it getting all those fault codes from? I'm going to have to bring the other one out and see what it says, because last time I checked it with it, it said there was no fault codes. Memory seat module has a fault code. Interesting. OnStar not equipped. It does have OnStar, but I mean, you see it right there. There's the OnStar button right there. So OnStar is equipped, but it hasn't had a service connected to it since, I think my wife had it the first year. Tilt tele, wow, this does a lot more than what the other one does. It also takes it a long time to go through it, but it does look like it checks a whole lot more things. Is that good or bad? Passenger door module has 2 fault codes. Do I care? I don't. I guess if I was trying to solve a problem with the passenger door, I would, but that's weird. All right. I am going to take a minute to send this report to myself, so hang on while I do that. Okay, I have sent that. I'm trying to get this thing out of all the reflections. Let's go back and let's see if we can see the fault code that's in the P410 secondary air injection system. It set that again. It didn't light the dash up. Let's go back. I want to look at those readiness monitors. I don't want to do the auto detect again. Why is it making me do that again? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that again. It just did it. Why does it keep making me do that over and over again? I don't want to. The other one had see if we can do the history thing. Cadillac. Quick access. So that's how you avoid having to do the scan over and over and over again. You just go to history and tap that. I'm going to hold it down here on my knee because I get those reflections off it and it's easier to work on it. So after health report, I tapped on powertrain system. I'm going to click on engine display. Here's all the same engine data that was in the other one. It's going to be hard to do this, of course. It's very awkward. Air pump relay command, air solenoid command. And engine 2. Sorry about that. This really dry air makes me cough. Let's take a look at the fan relay control. Not that that has anything to do with my problem, but I'm just wondering where the bidirectional comes in. Where can I command this? On. Can I command it on or off? Apparently not. What's the report do? Report has been saved. Recording. I don't want to record it. Cancel that. Let's go back. This is supposed to be bidirectional, so I'd like to, let's look at misfire data. So let's look at misfire like it was misfiring before. Let's take a look at all that again. Okay, I'm still seeing no misfires, which is a good thing, which means at least I know I fixed that, right? So where do I get into the whole bi-directional thing? Because I'd like to see that. I mean, this stuff is all the same thing that's in the other one. So where does the whole bi-directional come in? Actuation test, maybe that's it. Engine output controls. Fan relays. Fans low speed. Communicating. Oh, look, okay, I can. This is where it is. Fans low speed, none. Turn it on. On. Off. I don't know what add DS means. Oh, data stream. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's go back one. Air conditioning relay. Says that there's none. There's no AC relay. The AC's running. Huh. Okay, don't know what's up with that. Because there certainly is an AC relay. Air system. Air pump relay. None. Can I turn the fuel pump off? All fuel lines are connected. Press OK to continue. Commanded state, none. Okay, can I turn the fuel pump off? I can turn the fuel pump off and the engine just quit. All right, so you know what? It does work. AC relay. I think you have to tap it on. Yeah, that worked. Okay. The AC in this is kind of funky. It has its own set of issues. Let's turn it off while it's running and see what happens. Off. All right, it definitely went off. The fan's running, but the air is getting very warm. I can hear it turn on and off too. So hey, you know what? That in itself I like. I'm not going to screw anything around with the air system if equipped with air pump relay. Commanded state. On. I can't even hear that thing with the AC on and the door shut. I can hear something turn on and off under there. Not sure what it is exactly, but I can definitely hear something turning on and off. Malfunction indicator lamp. Can I tell it to turn on and off? Because you can see right now there is no malfunction indicator lamp. Let's tap it and let's say on. Will that work? Doesn't seem to like, oh no, it did it. There it is. It did turn it on. I'll be dipped. Okay, well, this obviously does have the bidirectional capabilities. Cruise disable, fuel pump we tried, spark retard I don't want to mess with. I don't want to mess with any of the O2 sensors. I'm guessing that the air is the secondary air injection. Service bay tests. What are service bay tests? Evaporative evap test. Use this procedure to run the onboard evaporative emission diagnostic. Press OK to continue. All right, I don't want to do that. We looked at read data stream. What are special functions? Engine output controls. I don't really. Crankshaft position variation learn. IM system information. Is this where it goes through those tests? I hope. Communicating, please wait. Emission related DTCs 0. Malfunction indicator lamp. Okay, here we go. Test completed. Catalyst yes. Evap no. Air no. Okay, it still says no to the air system. So I don't know what to do except drive it around more. This little tester does seem to do a lot more than the other one did. I actually kind of like it. And now I'm going to use the scan tool to command that on if it isn't already. Here's the scan tool. You'll be able to hear that pump. It's loud enough, so command it on. There we go. Okay, we are completely back together now. I am going to command it back on one more time with the scan tool. Kind of leave you guys here hoping you'll be able to hear it, and I will too when I look at the video. But going to command it with the scan tool first, and we'll start it. Okay, commanding it on now. So what I have here are the O2 sensor readings, and I can command the fan on, or the the air injection system on. So it's my understanding that with that on, these numbers here should drop way low and stay low. So let's command it on. I can hear it come on. Yep, those numbers dropped, plummeted like a rock. So let's turn it off. So that is exactly what is supposed to happen. Let's turn it off. Commanded state is off. Now they should climb back up to their normal. Bank 1, those are both Bank 1 sensor 2. Where is Bank 1 sensor? Where is Bank 2 sensor 1? Let's go back. Let's cancel DS. Let's go air pump relay. Add DS. Engine display. Engine data 1. I love this scanner, by the way. This was the one to keep without a doubt. Okay, Bank 1. Okay, I want Bank 2 sensor 1. So let's now go back to OK. And let's go back and command our pump on again. Okay, come on. There we go. Sorry for the angles. This is just really awkward. I got this selfie stick with the big tripod that goes up like 7 feet high, and it's a foot and a half long when it's folded down, so it's a bit awkward. Okay, so there's our readings. When I command this on, these should plummet. I heard the pump run. No, I didn't. Commanded state is not on yet. On. There, I heard it go. Okay, so that is working as intended. So I'm happy with that. Let's go off. I heard the pump turn off, and now they're climbing back up. So that is now functioning correctly. So hopefully, and let's go check our codes. Let's see if we have any codes in it. So go back again, back. I'm starting to figure out how to tap on things, which things to tap on to get what I want. No, I don't want to end the diagnostic session. System selection. Tried to go back one too many. Again, once you get used to navigating it, it becomes a lot easier to use. But I guess that's true of anything, right? You got to be smarter than the device sometimes. Boy, the engine runs good. I'm telling you. Well, this engine's always run good. You can say a lot of bad things about the North Star engine, but one thing you can't say is when it's working right, it is smooth and powerful. Read fault code, DTC, no trouble code, system normal. Okay, and let's check the IM readiness here for sport and amusement, because I'm going to drive this car in about an hour. My wife has a doctor's appointment and an x-ray to go get. So I'm going to go back. I have to remember where to find the IM. Here it is. I'm getting better at this. Okay. Catalyst, no. Evap, no. The air system is already set to yes. That's the one I couldn't get to set. So I have some very good news. The Cadillac passed the emissions test. But let's talk about the scanner. I did return the CRP 123X Elite. The CR123 only does powertrain, transmission, and restraint systems, and this one's showing me the codes for the instrument panel. Hell, it's showing me codes for the power mirrors and the power seats, and unfortunately that car's got a lot of those codes. So this does a lot more, even though it is only Ford, GM, and Chrysler. It does a lot more, and that component activation, that is a really big deal, at least to me. You might not think it is, but this thing can do all kinds of stuff. Supposedly, it can even do a compression test. I didn't try any of that stuff, but it has a lot of really good capabilities. So to me, by far, this is the better one to buy. I like it a lot, and I won't tell you that I couldn't have solved this problem and gotten the Cadillac past the emissions test without it, but let me tell you, it made it way easier, both to solve the problem and to understand what was happening. Anyway, that's all I got for you now. Thanks for watching. Finally, time to get back to things I enjoy doing more than dealing with that emissions test. Talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.